in this video, I'm going to be going over the worst property types you can buy. There are 3 of them, and I promise you they're not what you think. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Meredith Silk. I'm the owner of Silk Mortgage. I've helped hundreds finance real estate, and I'm on a mission to make mortgage a stress-free process while offering the best rate guarantee. Number 1, new construction built between 2020 and 2023. So if you remember, during this time period, we were having a toilet paper shortage. So you can only imagine what the builders were going through. We had a shortage of lumber, a shortage of just building materials in general. So they had to cut a lot of corners. And remember, during this time period, there was also a housing boom, so they were just having to pump out houses just to stay on top of the demand. Now, this goes without saying, not all new construction homes that were built during this time is bad, but do yourself a favor. If you're buying a house that was built during this time period, hire a really good inspector that can save you a lot of money in the long run, that can show you up front what's wrong with the house, and just at the end of it, just do your due diligence on it. Number 2, condos. Man, I really hate condos, and here's why. Number 1, really high HOA fees. So think about it. As the building ages, more maintenance is required. So one of 2 things will happen. Either 1, they're going to increase your monthly HOA dues, or 2, if there's not enough money in the HOA budget to cover the repairs, they will do what's called a special assessment. And that's where they send out a bill to all the homeowners in the HOA community, and that you'll have to pay for the repairs. And most of the times this is thousands of dollars, and it comes as a surprise. So number 2, financing challenges. So most condos only can accept either a conventional loan or it's cash only. So conventional loans, you normally need a higher credit score to qualify. So this goes with resale difficulties. You're gonna have less buyers be able to qualify for the condos. Now, there are condos that do accept FHA and VA loans, but they're becoming less and less more. Now, at the end of it, if you live in a big metropolitan city and where condos are the only thing available, it goes without saying it's better than renting, but do yourself a favor. If you buy a condo, make sure you get involved in the HOA so that you know exactly where every dollar is going to. Now, think about it. Most of the time in the bad neighborhood, you're going to have more crime, and people do not want to live where their house is getting broken into, where their car is getting broken into. So you're going to have limited appreciation. The value of the house is not going to rise as much because it's a less desirable area. Number 2, this goes right into, you're going to have difficulty selling because most people do not want to live in a bad neighborhood where their safety is at risk. And number 3, if you're planning on buying an investment property or turning your primary residence into a rental property, you're going to have lower rental income in a bad neighborhood. And here's why. Most of the time in a bad neighborhood, it's a lower income because people are having to sacrifice their safety in order to find an affordable place to live. It's unfortunately like that. So that's why your rental income is going to get capped, because you're not going to have tenants that can afford to pay higher rental income. So I hope I earned your thumbs up on this one. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.